Exemplar. A person or thing serving as a typical example or excellent model. Synonyms: epitome, atom, utopia, seamless, an exemplar of idealism, and more of a satire on it. Exemplar. A person or thing serving as a typical example or excellence model. Synonyms: epitome, atom, utopia, seamless, an exemplar of idealisms, and more of the satire on it. Coterie. A small group of people with shared interests or tastes. Synonyms: clique, circle, inner circle. He ruled through a tight coterie of loyals, 8, many of whom worked with him in his previous job as governor of the state of Mexico. Coterie. A small group of people with shared interests or states or taste. Synonyms: clique, circle. He rules through a tight coterie of loyals, 8, many of whom worked with him in his previous job as governor of the state of Mexico. Penchant. A strong or a habitual liking for something or a tendency to do something. Synonyms: fondness, inclinations, preference. Mr. Gorsuch is also share Mr. Scalia literary talents. He is an elegant writer with a penchant for playful eruditions. Penchant. A strong or habitual liking for some things or a tendency to do something. Synonyms: fondness, inclinations, preference. Mr. Gorsuch also shares Mr. Scalia's literary talents. He is an elegant writer with a penchant for playful eruditions. Euphony. The quality of being pleasant to the ear. Synonyms: melodious, musicality. Good news, clarity is a coming. Extol chorister from the hot air example in jouncing Harlem's kiss. Euphony. Euphony, the quality of being pleasing to the ear. Synonyms: melodiousness, musicality. Conscript. Enlist someone compulsorily. Synonym: draft, recruit, call up. Most Jewish Israeli are conscripted into the military. About 100,000 new recruits, fresh out of the secondary school, are drafted each year. Conscript. Enlist someone compulsorily. Synonym: draft, recruit, call up. Most Jewish Israelis are conscripted into the military. About 100,000 new recruits, fresh out of secondary school, are drafted each year. Cosette. Care for and protect in an overindulgent way. Synonyms: indulge, pander to. With a big haul, Scotland politicians could perhaps afford to cosette oil firm. Without one, the young nation might have to milk them harder than ever. Cosette. Care for and protect in an overindulgent way. Synonyms: indulge, pander to. With a big haul, Scotland politicians could perhaps afford to cosette oil firm. Without one, the young nation might have to milk them harder than ever. Cloture. In the Legislative Assembly, a procedure for ending a debate and taking a vote. If you do not have the support of 60 senators to invoke cloture and end a filibuster, you cannot pass such a deeming resolution in the Senate. Cloture. In the Legislative Assembly, a procedure for ending a debate and taking a vote. If you do not have the support of 60 Senate to invoke cloture and end a filibuster, you cannot pass such a deeming resolution in the Senate. Agog. Very eager or curious to hear some or see something. Synonyms: excited, impatient, in suspense. We are now agog to know when, on the basis of forecast, the bank will push up interest rates. Agog. Very eager or curious to hear something. Synonyms: excited, impatient, in suspense. We are now agog to know when, on the basis of its forecast, the bank will push up interest rates. Fallow. Inactive. Synonyms: dormant, quiet, slack. Their fickle attentions might waver for a few fallow years of rebuilding, but Angel Stadium will still be standing. Fallow. Inactive. Synonyms. Dormant, quiet, slack. Their fickle attentions might waver for a few gallons of years of rebuilding, but Angel Stadium will still be standing. Gouge. Overcharge, swindle. They do not want monopolists to gouge consumer and stifle innovations, yet they often struggle to determine the extent to which such things are happening. Gouge. Overcharge, swindle. They do not want monopolists to gouge consumer and stifle innovations, yet they often struggle to determine the extent to which such things are happening.